Everybody, it's Serena here. I hope everybody's doing fabulous. So here we are for part three of this very hot series revolving around an important topic, which, as unpleasant as it may be to ponder, it is of absolute utmost importance because every single one of us knows or right now or has known in the past somebody who has unfortunately had to deal with the dreaded cancer diagnosis. And I have been delving deep, as I was mentioning to you guys, and I was so inspired to discover that our entire proven methodology, every single modality we incorporate, has been scientifically proven to help prevent and even reverse cancer and to boost the efficacy of traditional therapies, which is incredible news. So the power still is firmly in your hands for the most part. There's still way more than you can do to make a difference to your health and well-being and either prevent or reverse a cancer diagnosis, which is what I want to emphasize through this series. Of course, there are circumstances and factors which are outside of our control, but my mission is to continue to inspire, motivate, and educate you to take ownership take ownership over the factors that are actually in your control. So today's question is, can you eat yourself sick? And it's a redundant question. We know by now that the link between chronic diseases such as cancer and nutrition is scientifically undeniable. With that said, it's still quite confusing and puzzling to navigate the myriad of nutrition information out there. So it's a topic that is still worthy of consideration. So what I want to share with you, the principle that I want to share with you today, which is going to make all the difference in you shifting your mindset around food and nutrition, is one. It's a very simple one. I'm going to simplify the subject in order to make it more easily relatable. At the very fundamental level, I would like for you to start thinking of foods in terms of two fundamental kinds. There's the foods that feed you whilst at the same time fighting the spread of cancer. So they give you the nutrition that you need, the macros, micronutrients that you need to live, survive, and thrive, whilst at the same time having a very clear and in many instances scientifically proven effect to combat the spread of cancer cells. On the other hand, there's foods that, whilst they may feed you and they may give you some of the macro and micronutrients that you need to survive, at the same time, they also feed the cancer. They facilitate its growth and spread. So when you start thinking of foods in those terms, then, and I will speak more in the days to come as to what these foods are, what falls within one category versus the other. But then when you start thinking of it in those terms, it becomes surprisingly simple to devise an approach to nutrition that is most conducive to preventing or reversing cancer. And we're not shooting for perfection. Of course, nothing eaten in very small doses will kill you. I mean, you could eat plastic in very small doses and survive. That's not the question. But if preventing or reversing cancer is at the forefront of your mind for whatever reason, then you want to shift the focus on the foods that, in feeding you, they actually fight the spread of cancer. They have those qualities which fight the spread or the growth of cancer cells. And minimize or eliminate the foods that might feed you, might give you some of the stuff you need, but at the same time, they also feed the cancer too. They facilitate its spread. Bear in mind that cancer cells, unfortunately, and that's what makes this diagnosis so intimidating, once they reach a certain momentum, they spread much faster than normal cells. So if you can feed yourself without feeding them, that's the ideal scenario. I hope this makes sense. This is a top-line view. I'm going to delve deeper into this topic. There's a lot to talk about. Any thoughts, comments, hit me up. If you want to understand our proven methodology in greater detail, I'm currently gifting completely free PDF or Kindle versions of my 5-star rated book, Make the Shift, available on Amazon. All you got to do is click the link in the comments to get yourself or a loved one a completely free copy. Our proven methodology has been developed over 5 years of transforming the well-being of over 500 professionals across 5 countries. Sadly, we've encountered way more cancer diagnoses than we would like. But with that said, our expertise means that you're going to get a ton of value. And if you just implement 10% of what's in the book, you are most definitely shifting your health and well-being towards preventing or reversing chronic diseases such as cancer. Click the link in the comments, send me any questions you may have, and stay tuned for more. Ciao for now.